We're unveiling the Xbox. This is the product that will be out later this year, and there's an amazing amount going on. Working with partners who help build the hardware, working with the software developers, working with the retailers. The program around this thing is really quite phenomenal. But the box itself is another thing that we put a lot of energy into. So you may have been wondering what this draped device was here. This is the Xbox. And so for the first time, let me now unveil Xbox.
The original Xbox was released back on November 29th, 2001 and sold over 20 million units. Fast forward to November 22nd, 2005. Microsoft took the gaming world by storm with the Xbox 360 by being $200 cheaper than its competitor PlayStation 3 and having the advantage of a 1 year early release, and with the many great games like Gears of War, Halo 3, and Alan Wake, the Xbox 360 sold over 80 million consoles and dominated last generation. And it looked like they weren't going to stop anytime soon. It begs the question, how did the Xbox One reach this point? How did Microsoft, following the success of the 360, just a generation before, manage to mishandle the Xbox One and lose its position in the market?
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Xbox One.
TV experience. TV and movies. TV. Xbox. Watch TV.
Sport, television, TV.
When the Xbox One was revealed, Microsoft spent more time talking about movies, music, sports, and other aspects of entertainment that weren't games. It is an event that is all about games, but Xbox One's reveal event focus was on anything but. And it got even worse. When Microsoft did talk about games, it was in the context of the new DRM system, which looked to be the death for used and traded discs. And once Microsoft dropped the price bomb on everyone, announcing its console and Kinect bundle would retail for $500, the damage had been done. The Xbox One already looked bad, and it hadn't even launched yet. Microsoft did later remove the restrictions on used games, but it was a bad first impression. When the PlayStation 4 was unveiled, gamers and video games were the primary focus. Yes, the PS4 had entertainment functions, but gaming was the main focus. More powerful than the Xbox One, cheaper, and no restrictive DRM on used games, and being $100 cheaper, people have already made up their minds, and they're going to go for the PS4 over Xbox One. Microsoft's Xbox One console was seen more like an entertainment box than a gaming console, and it took a while for Microsoft to fix that and make gaming the primary focus again. Kinect was a disaster, and the Xbox One experience revolved around it, and controlling the Xbox One's home screen with a controller was a chore back then. Also, the voice commands on the Xbox wouldn't work right all the time, and everything from launching a game to forming a party was a hassle. Needless to say, the Xbox One's UI was irritating to use. Microsoft itself has stopped manufacturing Kinect for Xbox One, and that shows you Microsoft's interest in Kinect. While Sony was securing a good bunch of exclusives, Microsoft was slowing down internal development and hardly securing any quality third-party exclusives. Microsoft lacks a lot on new good IPs. Quantum Break received bad reviews. Sunset Overdrive was fun, but didn't sell, and Microsoft does not seem to be interested in a sequel. And Recore, which again received bad reviews. Microsoft isn't failing with exclusive games. because it hasn't tried. Microsoft had a couple of games that would have given the company some much needed content. Unfortunately, these games were mismanaged into non-existence. One such game was Scalebound, which kicked off development in 2013. The game had a unique premise and featured a dragon as a powerful sidekick, but things just never seemed to come together. Platinum Games, the studio behind the title, seemed overwhelmed by the project and by Microsoft's demands. Scalebound was delayed out of 2016, and in early 2017, Microsoft shocked everyone by pulling the plug on the project entirely. PlayStation users have a lot of AAA titles to look forward to in the future. Some of them are Last of Us Part 2, Spider-Man, Death Stranding, and more, but there aren't much games to look forward to on the Xbox One. Crackdown 3 lost its excitement after being delayed numerous times. Only other games that are coming to Xbox One is another Halo, a Forza, and Gears game. Yes, Microsoft has acquired some studios, but it will take some time for these studios to get these games developed, and those games are more than likely to come out on the next generation console. Xbox One is not a failure, but it has lost this generation to PS4, with Xbox One selling 35 to 40 million units and PS4 selling over 70 million units. Microsoft has done a great job changing what Xbox One used to be with a much better user interface and by introducing great services like Game Pass, which offers over 100 games and you can play every Xbox One exclusive on launch for only the price of $10 a month. The big problem now is the games, and with very little to look forward to, we buy consoles to play games, and for that, Sony PlayStation 4 seems to be a much better option with great exclusives and timed exclusive content for third-party games that you can't find anywhere else. With Microsoft showing interest in acquiring studios and giving great gaming experiences to its users, future on the Xbox brand is exciting, and Xbox could make a great comeback next generation.
Thanks for watching, guys. I think Xbox really is going to pick it up this next generation, but they do need to work on those games. I think PlayStation right now has them by the throat, but Xbox will make a comeback. I believe in it. I'm a true Xbox fan. I am going to get a PlayStation, but Xbox gamer at heart. Thanks, guys. Subscribe, hit that bell notification so you don't miss another video from me. I do live stream every day, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time during the week and at 5 on the weekends, sometimes sooner. Other than that, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.